So it turns out the more I build in this game and add to this park, the worse my frame rate gets. And it's an entirely expected thing from this game, but oh my, I did not expect it to get as bad as it did this quick. Anyway, here we are building a roller coaster. I thought it was kind of... we haven't built a roller coaster, or at least time-lapsed one, in Planet Coaster, at least in a minute. And I'd like to think this channel's in kind of like a second reincarnation. I've been kind of thinking about the content and the substance of all this stuff, and just the kind of narrative I want to bring to it. Kind of maybe don't want to come off as arrogant and pompous and, well, just all around douchey, as I have in prior commentary. So from here on out, I think we're just going to kind of try and keep it chill, keep it mellow, and not really, try to be all opinionated and act like, having an opinion matters, because it's a lot like an asshole. A lot of people, everyone has one. So that's what's going on with the channel, I guess. No one really asked, and I didn't really segue into it, but welcome back. We are back in Appalachian Adventure. So this is the Bear. This is a wooden roller coaster in the corner of the park. It's kind of just been sitting idling for a while, and I figured, now it would be a good time more than ever to kind of get it done, and it just kind of acts as a nice barrier and buffer between the parking lot, car park, and the regular park. So that's what's going on here. The story, I guess, theoretically behind it is that it is a in-house roller coaster, just kind of built by the park, but GCI came in, gave it new trains, and retracked some parts, because there's some parts of this coaster, and there will be a point of view coming out tomorrow. It's already backlogged. It's already waiting to come out. It just needs to be, well, published. So, but there are some parts of this coaster where it's just kind of smooth, and you can kind of tell it would have been retracked. This would be a roller coaster that had opened with the park. So there was some wear and tear on it. It kind of resembles the Grizzly at King's Dominion, those models, along with, I believe it's Wild Beast at Canada's Wonderland, and the Grizzly at California's Great America, and California is kind of a mirrored version. But yeah, that was kind of the inspiration for this coaster. I wanted it to be kind of a cool little thing tucked away in the back corner of the park off a long path by Minetown, and we'll go over all that stuff. I've been working in this park quite rigorously, trying to get it done, trying to get it ready for... this will be on the Steam Workshop. I know I said it in a video before that would be done in a week, and more than a week has passed, and it is still not up, but I'm just trying to get it done and have it done well, and life happens, and I have to get other, real life adult stuff done. So it will be up eventually. I kind of have it planned out in a couple phases, and I have like 3 videos already kind of done and edited, just, throw commentary on them and this, that, and the other thing. So there will be more consistent uploads, I guess, just because I have so much kind of content to put out. So you can expect another one Thursday. It is Tuesday, November 19th right now. And so this will be out on Tuesday, and then you can expect one Thursday along with the following Monday and Thursday. I think Monday and Thursday is kind of going to be the upload schedule around 3 p.m. So if you want to maybe mark your calendars, maybe don't do that. But that is what we're aiming for, because I actually have a lot of stuff done. And then phase 1 will be done. It's gonna be cool. I have a couple people lined up to come in and collab on this park and just take care of some stuff that I necessarily, well, honestly don't really want to while I work on another park, Valley America, but that will come in due time. But yeah, this weekend we kind of just got a lot done. So the Bear, this whole thing is done. This corner back here, there's an Emporium build that is coming, which is already complete. Just like I said, need to get the video commentated, all that stuff, along with a bunch of work in Handyman Hills and the Bigfoot Big B&M dive coaster that you've seen in a bunch of the beginning of all these videos and stuff. So that will all be coming fairly shortly, because it's, well, I'm going to say it again, done. It's done. So yeah, that'll be cool. Very, very cool. As we deviate off topic from the video again, but yeah, just finishing up some backstaging stuff here, a couple trees, make it look all dolled up and pretty. This entire backstage road and area that leads into the back part of Settlers Avenue, that all gets completely redone, because there's an Emporium, like I said, that is just, it ended up a lot bigger than I anticipated. But hold on, you see these trees right here? Boom, down, skylines. Line of sight, I guess. When you're coming up on the ride, I want to make sure you can see the lift hill just kind of towering back there in the woods because, you know, this is a bear that lives in the woods, I guess. Science, nature stuff. So we are working on the queue right here, and there's really not going to be a whole lot of theming, as you'll see coming up in this time lapse, I guess, that goes in with this, because it's really just a bunch of wood and stuff, and yeah, woodlands. So it's nothing too intricate or whatever, but I did want to make sure we put realistic elements into this, such as a transfer track like you're seeing right here. But yeah, I'm really I'm just kind of conflicted on how, I don't know, with this whole park and stuff. The general theme is, you know, Appalachian stuff, but I've really only been kind of implementing one form of, I guess, style of building and architecture and stuff. So which is all that like Tudor architecture and stuff. At least that's what you've been seeing on the channel, because I've just been whoring the hell out of Settlers Avenue and stuff. But as you can see right here, I really wanted to make sure we implemented some different kind of elements. And I know you're looking at this right going, well, it's just wood. Well, yeah, but I want it to look kind of dilapidated, a little bit maybe run down, just kind of wooden shacks in the wood. Because when you think Appalachia, you think of the mountains and, well, that, not like really kind of steezy-ish, elegant-ish English architecture. So that's really why I'm trying to have what is phase 1 done, which is all that, and then so I can take a step back, you know, take a deep breath, and just come back with a different kind of maybe style of building or whatever, experimenting with, you know, other creative avenues or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that was a really kind of oversaturated way of saying I wanted to build with a lot of wood for this station. But like I said, nothing terribly intricate or themed, because you can't really theme, you know, woods. You just build wooden things, and I've said wood a lot. Would you guys mind if I stopped saying wood? I don't think anyone would care. Anyway, here we go. This was kind of interesting, building this set of stairs, because I originally wanted it to look kind of like a treehouse in a way, but the idea of a bear mauling, you know, the occupants of a treehouse, which would primarily be children, that's really dark. But it wasn't a good look, and mainly the way I started building it, it wouldn't have worked in any sense of the idea of it looking like a treehouse. So yeah, it's a bunch of, I'm gonna say it again, wood and stairs and structures and everything, but it's just kind of sporadic and random and everything, and that's kind of the vibe I'm going for. So it worked. This was an interesting kind of challenge, I guess. But like you can see, there's this backstage area that's backed right up to the back of the station, completely intentional for obvious reasons. But yeah, that'll get filled in with a bunch of, well, not a bunch, but a couple backstage stuff. So like if you'd have to access the ride, you know, from a mechanical truck or whatever who's roaming the backstage, the back areas of the park, they would have easy access to that. So yeah, just again, I'm trying to implement realistic details here and there, and yeah, it's cool. But not trying to be like too, I get using a bunch of micro details, like super tiny details and stuff, mainly because I don't have the time or the patience for that, it just, again, frame rate. So yeah. Anyway, while you're still here and you've made it this far and you're listening, go ahead and check me out and hit me up and follow me on social media at jhall97. It is a private account that is intentional. I've been on a kick lately where I'm not too keen or big on the whole idea of social media and putting my life out there for everyone to see, because I actually went through and did like a purge of like deleting a bunch of them. There's a bunch of spam accounts, not like Girls Finstas. Oh my God, that I had one at some point, but in time. But that's a whole different topic for discussion. But I'm talking like spam, like I can make you rich quick kind of accounts and stuff. And it was kind of freaky. And people I don't really know or haven't met in real life or whatever, like people I still play baseball with or played baseball with when I was a kid, like they stick around. Hold on, back on topic, backstage area, you see, just kind of working on that, implementing stuff, making it look nice and realistic. These little lights. Oh, look, the park at night. Isn't that Oh, so pretty. I put a power generator up there just for an added element of realism, I guess. Spoiler alert. But back to the whole social media thing. It just, I didn't want to be putting all that stuff. I don't know. It's just, I really enjoy my privacy and stuff like that. And I really want to just use this whole kind of, fun like hobby of building theme parks and shooting the breeze about theme parks and life and stupid stuff like that. I want to keep that to just this YouTube channel and stuff. So and granted, if this is kind of going to be the only, public way of self-expression or whatever, I have to, kind of keep it somewhat appropriate, clean, and, mature and not sound like a whiny little teenage boy and stuff like that. So that's what I was getting at earlier with the whole changing of the narrative or whatever. You can notice I'm not cussing as much because, to be honest with you, just listening over to a guy going F this and F that, it just can sound kind of angry, and that's not the vibe people really want to associate themselves with. I wouldn't, at least. But yeah, working on the queue right here. Social media is just weird, but you can go ahead and follow me. If I don't accept the request or whatever, for whatever reason, just go ahead and comment on a video or something, or hit me up somehow, this, that, or the other thing, and it'll get squared away. But yeah, oh look, power generator. But yeah, and I just kind of just trying to figure life out, man. Just trying to do what makes me happy and be the happiest, healthiest, self I can be, both physically and mentally, as we all really should. I think that is a very important, thing that people often neglect. But yeah, transfer track, again, realistic element. And that all stems, even to, I don't drink a whole lot of alcohol and stuff like that. I just, and it's not like one of those holier than thou things, like, oh my God, I'm better than people than that. I mean, I drink like a fish at the parks. Like we get pretty drunk and have a good time, but just drinking a lot, not my cup of tea, and other substances and stuff, that bad habits we have kicked. Just be healthy, be happy, and just be kind to people. That's one thing growing up will teach you guys. I noticed I have a little bit younger of a demographic. Like you teenage lads, if you're listening, just don't be a dick all the time to people, and hold the door and stuff. But yeah, transfer track, this park, it's coming together. It looks good. One thing I really have been messing around with a lot is the whole terraforming tool, just to like paint it and make it look, again, realistic or whatever. And kind of, if you just add some texture to it, it just makes it look a ton better. Like, you don't have to add a bunch of trees or anything like that to cover up empty space. You can just paint it, just a stroke of the brush, and we'll leave it at that. But yeah, so very basic awning for this transfer track. Again, wanted to implement wooden themes, and everything like that. So not even really a theme, just a vibe, a total vibe check. That's exactly, I guess, what we're going for. Anyway, I think we've rambled on enough. Let's go hop into the real-time overview, shall we? Okay, so here we are back in Appalachian Adventure in real time. Let's press play just for the hell of it. Is this testing? The bear is not testing. Okay, so here we are. Ignore this building. That is the Emporium build, like I said, but need to wrap up a few things there real quick. So the bear, this whole area right here, come down Settlers Avenue, and it was just kind of tucked away in the back here to add kind of a barrier to the park. I think it's cool. It looks nice, and this is kind of work on the toll plaza end of the parking lot and stuff like that, but that's a whole different build. It kind of adds a cool little, vibe, another vibe check when you walk up in the park, or drive up into the park and around into the parking lot, etc., etc. So, yes, you walk up through here. I'll go and jump in Untitled Cam in a second. This is I don't know, I don't really have a name for this yet. If you have an idea, go ahead and drop it in the comments down below. But yeah, we'll go in Untitled Cam in a second. But you walk up on here, need to go ahead and build a sign and everything to designate that this is the entrance. Kind of went in and built a big, I guess, gate right here. Just, if you have to access, if you work at the park, whatever, need to access all this back into the log flume and to the structure of the bear, the actual lift structure and everything, you would go through there. So we wanted to leave this big and kind of wide open intentionally. Need to finish up the queue and everything. This is all kind of done in through here. The transfer shed is done. Went ahead and added these cool little, I guess, props, realistic. Gosh darn it. Let's see. So yeah, these cool little kind of props or whatever, just a little something to look at as you're coming through here. Let's go jump in Tegid Cam. Okay, so here we are in Tegid Cam. Like I said, you come on up this hill, and then this little path right down to the bear. There'll be a cool kind of sign right there. If you want to work on a sign, or you're good at theming or whatever, hit me up. I'm down to outsource that project. But yeah, like I said, sightlines, you want to be able to see the coaster as you're walking up to it, and then up through here, kind of get a cool little glimpse into the kind of area where the log flume is, I guess. But yeah, this is a dedicated corner of the park, and it just feels like that. This will be the exit up here. Need to go ahead and just kind of finish all that stuff off. But yeah, I mean, I think it looks neat. It's this is a very Appalachia kind of vibe, and that's what we were going for. And you know, you get cool views of everything. So this is actually really cool. I have not looked up here. You can see Handyman Hills down in there and Bigfoot, but that video is. I just need to do a real-time overview and commentary, so that will be coming on Thursday. Keep your eyes peeled. Thursday, November 21st? Yeah, 21st. So, eyes peeled for that. That'll be cool. But, yeah, is there really anything else I want to go over? Because, yeah, so you come out through here and just going to kind of keep this open and have a cool little view of stuff and things. That's actually really cool. There'll be trees in here, obviously, so this view will probably be gone. But all up in here, really cool stuff. I'm super excited to go ahead and get this all squared away and for you guys to come and explore and give some pointers. And, you know, if you want to work on it, hit me up. I'll check out your work and see if we have a fit. All right, you guys, I am out of here. I have to do other things with my life than sit at home and do YouTube channels. You know, you don't want to be that guy, that bum, or anything like that. So yeah, thanks for checking out the video. If go ahead and drop a like. Can we get this video like 10 likes? That'd be kind of cool. But nothing will change if it doesn't. So yeah, 10 likes would be pretty cool. Go and like the video. Drop a comment if you want to talk about stuff and things. I am out. Have a great day. A great whenever you're watching this. Anywho, anyhow, anyway. John out.